Let it be known that I love the Batman Arkham franchise. Batman is one of my favorite superheroes. Look, I even went out and got the Game of the Year editions. Game of the Year editions, people. But, you know what? When Rocksteady decided to give it over to WB Montreal, I'm sorry. And I know there was effort put into this, and I know it had a lot of potential, but you know what? It's the same thing that goes on with these other games right now. You fucked it up because you sent it out way too early. You sent it out early, and now at first I couldn't tell with all the promotions, the different pictures and videos and trailers amounts he was putting out. Yeah, I knew he was leeching off of the Arkham franchise, but I didn't think it was like this. I did not think it was going to be like this. Batman Arkham Origins is a decent game. There's honest to God effort being put into it, even though it's basically Arkham City 2, but with a freaking prequel. Number one, nobody asked for a prequel. Nobody asked for a prequel. But I can see, you guys wanted to kind of stray yourselves away from the other ones, but also doing the same thing that Rocksteady did. But you know what you fucked up on? You fucked up because you released it too early. And you probably released it too early. You should have asked for a longer time to get some of these fucking bugs worked out. All the amount of problems I had with this game, I'm going to list them in the description, but the amount of problems I have in this game is far too many. And I ran into them far too often. Right when you first turn on the game, you already see the problem with it. The frame rate. It lags, even in the menus, which is just fucking ridiculous. It lags. Even now, I can understand in the single player, it takes a little while to load. It's a big city, okay? This is probably the biggest thing this engine has ever run on, the Unreal Engine or whatever. This is a big city, all right? This is bigger than Arkham City. Now, that's not easy to do. Making a game like this is not easy to do, okay? But when you know and it has all these bugs and glitches and lag in it, something has got to be done. I mean, send out a patch or something. Send out some type of patch that can take care of not just the multiplayer but the single player too, okay? Because I was playing the single player, and right off the bat, I'm loving it. I think it's it's good. It's not great, but I was like, okay, so we'll make up for it in the story. And for the most part, the story is good. It's written well, so I actually like that. Most of the assassins, you guys just glance over. These assassins that you was building up in your promos and commercials and other thing like that, they're not in there for long. Pretty much all of them are side missions. This was supposed to be a review, but now it's a rant because I was playing multiplayer yesterday and I was trying to get my buddy to come play with me, and I was playing it. I put this game in. I played it, man. I was fucking pissed. Where do I begin? Where do I begin with the problems? Okay, like I said, let's go back to single player. You're playing single player. You're taking the Batwing out, okay? You're flying around the city. Well, you're not necessarily flying because it's sort of like checkpoints. So you use the Batwing as checkpoint system, okay? And you can fly to these different checkpoints. Where let's talk about the towers for a minute, because in order to get the checkpoints on the maps, you have to get to a tower that's controlled by the Riddler, or known as this time Enigma. And what he does is has these towers under his control. So you have to take the power of the tower back, and that way you can get it put on your map the locations that you can travel to, the fast travel locations. That's fine. Smart idea. One problem though. With the PC version, there was actually a glitch where you couldn't even get out of a tower. Or you couldn't even get to it. You can get in, disable it with your little decipher, but there was a little vent that you had to get out of. People couldn't even get out of that.
I'm upping the stakes, Batman, just like I promised. Tread carefully. Oh boy, you sure showed that great who's in charge.
Glitch number one. Number two, the next problem is that the loading times. The loading times are ridiculous, okay? Now, I know this is running on the PS3 or so, because my version is the PS3. I know this is running on like an older system, but it started to feel like a fucking Treyarch game with all this loading time and these frame rate issues. When you get to another part of the city, yeah, it takes a while to load. Hell, it even did that a little bit in Arkham City. You know, for a while, it didn't bother me too much. It didn't take away from the experience of the game. But in this one, it does it like every second. I don't understand. I don't know whether I got a defective version or not, but it is ridiculous how many times it loads. Like, come on, guys. You cannot be saving every single second. Okay, saving is fine, but with it just me jumping from rooftop to rooftop and it has to load every 5 seconds, there's something wrong, man. And not just that, when I'm fighting people, sometimes the frame rates get low and it starts to lag. And I'm fighting people and it's lagging, and because of that, even if something like I'm pressing the triangle button here, I'm pressing the triangle button so I can do a fucking counter. I'm pressing the triangle button, right? And guess what? It doesn't respond, so I get hit by one person, another person, and the third person. And I press the triangle button, I press the counter button, I press the dodge button, and you don't even give me the fucking time to do it. You wanna know why? Because the game lags. The game lags. And the point is that it's lagging on single player. Honest to God. It plays better on multiplayer. Okay, once you get into a game, once you can actually find a game, it plays better on multiplayer. And that's a shame. That is really a shame when your multiplayer has less lag than your single player, okay? And I'm not even a multiplayer, I'm not even a big multiplayer type guy, okay? I am a single player, only child type person, okay? I don't have everybody to play with all the time. And I got used to that through the years. So when multiplayer started becoming a big thing, I didn't really latch on to it that much. I still play multiplayer. Like I said, I was just playing multiplayer on this yesterday. But you know what? If I had a choice, I'll just play a single player. I didn't mind that the other Arkham games didn't have a multiplayer. Who even asked for them? Nobody. You just gave it to us because, well, other people was doing it. Grand Theft Auto 5 was doing it. Battlefield 4 was doing it. Call of Duty Ghosts was doing it. Might as well have a multiplayer for ourselves. And that's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem right there, man. Because you got a multiplayer, you kind of lost a little bit on the single player. Even in the story. You build up Deathstroke so much. One fight. Yeah, spoilers. One fight. He is literally one fight, and he is never seen again all until like the end of the game. For a cutscene. And I don't even know if the cutscene's optional because I don't even remember. I didn't even go through New Game Plus. That's how pissed off I was. But the point is that you build up all these assassins, and they're basically just side missions, except for 2 that appear in the main story, and that's Copperhead and Firefly. I don't care. Those are the people that you have to fight. The other ones you can just pass by, seems. And what was the mindset going into here with this multiplayer? Let's talk about the multiplayer for a second here. In multiplayer, even if you're going to the menu, sometimes it freezes. I am not joking. In the menus. If you're searching for a game in multiplayer, do not, I repeat, do not cancel that search, okay? If you cancel that search, the game will either freeze or it would take a few seconds, if any, if more, to actually get you out that menu. But for the majority of the time, it happened to me for like, not even, okay, I won't say the majority, about 40% of the time it happened to me, the game just freezes. And it seems like the number's going up, okay? The percentage seems to be going up. Last night it froze for me again. Okay, that was strike one. So if you can finally find a game, and they actually, I'm going to mention they actually did send out an update. I stopped playing this game for, when did it come out? October 25th or sometime, I guess. I don't know, around Halloween. And I haven't played this game since the beginning, not even in December. I think I haven't played it for like 2 months. I literally have not played it for 2 months. I beat the story, which took me about a week or less, probably like 4 days. And that was because I had to beat it. I had to beat it because not only did I did want to know the story for the most part, but the problems and the glitches that was going on and the lag in the single player was ridiculous. I just couldn't take it. I said, if this was bad, multiplayer must be worse. So I end up going through it like really quickly, and you can't have that much fun if you're going to go through a game that quickly, okay? That means that you're not really worried about it. So from there, I went on from single player to multiplayer, and I just jumped into multiplayer after a long absence away from it. Like I said, single player was probably like 2 months, multiplayer was probably like a month and a half, because I did end up coming back and playing the multiplayer. And I played it with some friends who apparently can't even be in the same lobby with. My game loads up and sometimes theirs don't load up. Mine's load up and sometimes they get kicked out. How does that even work? We're in the same exact lobby. Get some dedicated servers. We're in the same lobby. Mine's loads and his doesn't, and we're on the same team? He's still stuck in the freaking menus. And the loading screen. He's still stuck in the loading screen. My game loaded up. I'm playing it. And then he gets kicked out. Really bad connection problems, but that was before the patch. They actually did send out an update. And the update has actually made the matchmaking a little better. Lobbies do, I don't know whether it's more people playing or not, lobbies do get a lot full, much full faster. And the games do start up, you know, reasonably well, and I will give it that. If you can find a match, which is relatively easy now, the game starts up, and it actually works well. It works well. I actually got more fun out of the multiplayer than the single player, and that I never thought that would happen. The only other game that ever gave me that experience was Grand Theft Auto 5 and probably Black Ops 2. As far as recent games go, I'm not much of a multiplayer person. You know, if there was any multiplayer game I played as Call of Duty. But after Treyarch's version, I will never buy another Call of Duty game, but that's something for another time. Now, with Black Ops 2, I knew it was developed by Treyarch and released by Activision and whatnot. If it's already distributed by Activision, you already know what type of game it's going to be. But now, since I know about this game and all the glitches that it had, I was like, I'm done. I'm not buying another Treyarch game. And with this, I actually like the Batman Arkham games. I didn't really like Call of Duty that much. I only brought it because my friends got it. But with Batman, it was different. The games was good. And WB Montreal comes here and they decide to fuck it up. I don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand it. Just knowing that, I just hope to God Rocksteady comes back and just, you know, do the next Batman game, because I won't buy another WB Montreal game after this. Okay, so going back to the multiplayer in Arkham Origins, there was this rare glitch I ran into, and I actually managed to record it a little bit. And it was a part when I was playing as Robin. And when I was playing as Robin, I got caught by Bane. But I was also going inside of a crate, of one of the grates on the floor grate. So while I was opening it up, I guess Bane kind of grabbed me at the same time, and it sent me into this weird glitch. Just roll the clip. Look at this, man. Look, I'm fucking stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, I was playing as Robin, and I got stuck. Hold on a sec. WB Montreal, this is unacceptable. Look, I'm fucking stuck. I can move my stuff, but that's it. I can't do anything else. Got some guys trying to kill. Oh, look, the match is over and we couldn't win. You want to know why? Because I was stuck. Fix your game. Yeah, you see that, right? It's like I was saying that I could still move stuff, and what I meant by that is that I can still move the interaction menu. So I can still select the explosive gel, the jammer, the batarang and stuff like that, or Robin ring or whatever. I can still select that stuff on the interactive menu, but my character had no health, and he was basically stuck in fucking limbo. Okay, I thought when you have no health as one of the heroes, you're supposed to respawn. You didn't. I didn't respawn. I had no health. I didn't even respawn. Wanna know why? Because this glitch was so bad, and it actually stopped me from playing. Stopped me from playing on multiplayer. That's crazy. And the weird part is no one could even kill me. I was invincible, but I couldn't move. There was another glitch where I was just changing clothes. I'm changing clothes in this menu, and the game freezes for no fucking reason. Why the fuck did it do that? Why? Look at this. Look at this. It's frozen. It freezes on me changing clothes. This game has so many glitches in it, it's ridiculous. And you guys need to you need to fix this. Look. Switching clothes. Look at that. And I'm moving the controller. I'm moving it. I'm moving it. Nothing. PS button. Holding it. Pressing it once. Nothing. Fix your game. I'm tired of this shit. And if you notice in the video, the music is still playing. I'm pressing all the buttons that I can, the PS button and whatnot. It's not working. Nothing's working. Guys, you need to fix this game. It's still broken. And I'm not buying any of your DLC. I refuse to buy anything else from you guys. You know what? If you keep the Batman Arkham franchise going, that's fine. If WB Montreal develops it again, I would not buy it. Okay? I'm sure there are some walkthroughs and playthroughs online. I will get my fill from that. I will not buy another WB Montreal game again. This is ridiculous. This is the first WB Montreal game I actually brought because this is the first one that seemed attractive. And that's only because it's the Arkham franchise. If this was any other game, I wouldn't have brought it. Especially made by them. The first one. The first one that seemed interesting to me from WB Montreal. And it made a bad fucking impression. Really bad. Fix your game, man. Fix your game. You had all this time to fix this game. At least with something like Grand Theft Auto 5 with GTA Online, it was garbage the first week. I could not get on at all. But at least They made an effort. At least they made within a week and a half period effort to make sure this game works for everybody. Okay, they even fixed the car in the garage glitch that was going on. Not the only glitches they're worried about is money glitches, but you know that's Rockstar. Those are developers that are honestly I appreciate more. But I'm sure you guys did put a lot of effort. I saw the amount of Easter eggs. I saw the amount of gadgets and stuff you put in here. You put honest to God effort in here, and I really feel that you did. It's not easy to make a game, but it is easy to push the date back just a little bit. You know, there is a demand for these Arkham games because that's how popular they are. But get it out to when... Don't send it out so early. That's all I gotta say. Don't send it out so early. Take your time next time. But you know what? I won't be there for next time. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm gonna jump back on the multiplayer tonight and I'm gonna see if it goes better. If it doesn't, I'm done. This game's going back in the corner where it belongs. And I'll just play these. They don't have multiplayer, but I don't care. I don't care. Alright, turn off the fucking camera. I'm done.